Alright, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings 3, where we are playing as Mordheim, the primary culture, of course, of the Nether Norse. And right at the end of the previous stream, we took over Denmark. We fought a war against Denmark for Denmark, and have taken it. We now need to basically usurp the crown of Denmark, which we will do in just a second, and then we need to start assigning territories and lands to the new Danish nobility, all of which we will lose. So we're going to need to do some work just to make sure that that is properly consolidated. But the main objective here is we want Denmark to be Orsa-true. Not old Orsa-true, new Orsa-true. So that is the plan here. So what I'm going to do first with the money that I've got is we are going to trying to remember how you do this. You go to here, then you go to here, then you go to here, then you usurp. Cannot usurp the primary title if they are fighting a war. So we need to wait until Denmark finishes these conflicts, and then we can usurp the title off of them. In the meantime, we can be earning money. That is totally fine. We should probably also start assigning territories over here to the new potential owners. So, what are the duchies over here? So we have Skåne, we have Sjælland, Slesvig, and Jylland. Sjælland, I'm guessing, is the wealthiest, so Roskilde is, yeah, a very, very important place. So we are going to sort this by some stuff. First thing I want to make sure is they are not ruling. Unlanded. The next thing I want to do is make sure that they are also true. Why are we seeing literally nobody? Well, actually, the ruler of Roskilde should be one of our kids. Not the eldest, so this is not going to be Siniswith. Could be Macho. No, it should be Cheetah William. Cheetah William is intelligent. She's 15 at the moment. She's also true. She's a very good fighter. She's just generally all round pretty solid. So maybe we'll hold on to Roskilde and the primary territories over here until she's old enough. So when does she turn 16? 7th of September. That's in 3 days. Okay, she's 16. As an active and enthusiastic child, it's no surprise that Cheetah William has done well in her studies of war and combat. She's shown great aptitude for both battle tactics and the management of armies. I am sure she will make a fine commander one day. Alright, so we need to get you married. You are intelligent and strong. What a combo. You're going to be a very, very good ruler of Denmark, I think. Definitely want to marry you off matrilineally. I think I also kind of want to marry you off to somebody. We'll actually just do some of all skills, because I want to see who else here is good. We are also going to sort this by age difference. I don't want it to be more than 5 years. And I don't think it can be a count either. And we do also need to make sure that you are married to somebody who is also true. Which does rather start narrowing down the potential candidates, although Arnold Voldemonsson seems okay. How old was our starter, Mordred? 16. Very behind of this series, looks like you grew outside of Friesland going for the Hunter territory. No, so the reason I took over Denmark is because I'm trying to get them to convert to Orsa-true. So my work here is basically to give Denmark to my family and then just give them independence. Just be like, you're on your own, good luck. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up more renown, and you get renown by having other titles owned by your family You get even more points if they're titles owned by your family who are independent of you. And I also want to grow the True faith over here. Because right now, everything over here is old True. I want it to be new True. Just to give us a bit of a better chance of not dying. Also, France, you are still Orthodox. Ha, interesting. So, we took over Denmark in a kingdom conquest war because I wanted to take Denmark and then give it to somebody in my family. Because it was a pretty wealthy place, and Sweden would have been a little bit more tricky. And it's also closer, so I can, help them out if they get into serious trouble. So where were we? We were in the process of trying to get Cheetah William married. Count Engelbrecht would definitely be a really good choice for this. Except for the fact that you're the Count of Ostfriesland, which would pull that away from my territories. I'm just going to double check. You are in the Friesland. Yeah, you are. Ealdom of Frisia. So no, we can't do that, unfortunately. Unless I strip him of his title. What if I make the age gap bigger? Does that give us some more candidates? I want somebody who's good at fighting, stewarding, and especially learning. Trusting, brave, diligent. Egbert, you actually seem like a pretty good candidate for this, so Egbert, we'll go ahead and marry you. Matrilineally. Intelligence is inheritable, but strong isn't. Huh. That's interesting. Nosewise, the troublemaker, my steward Countess Ingrilda approaches me, rage in her eyes and dog in hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As she reaches me, I see it's clear that Nosewise is what she's holding. It's just a dog. I'm not paying compensation for what a dog does. And there we go. Cheetah William is now married. And I am pretty happy with that. So we can definitely give you Roskilde. And I think I'm going to give you Sealand and Finn. Can't. Just double check that you are in the Ealdom of Sealand. You are. And then Lolland Falster is independent, but that's fine. Then the next duchy is Gierland. Now these ones I do want to split up. I just wanted to make sure that she had some concentration of power here, which she does now. So these independent entities will be given to other people. We definitely want to give you some fighting capability. I prefer not to strip away my own people, though. I want to make sure that this is not Maudlings. And we'll give you... Yeah, Bragi seems decent. Aalborg can go to Robert. Viborg can go to Olwen. Rinkoping goes to Giselbert. Warbus go to Freya. Ribe! Hey, I know where that is. That's a familiar name. Can go to Freya. Heidebeer. Heidebeer! Can be Stein. And Skåne has actually been inherited by somebody already. So hopefully you'll be in a position where you can get people to convert of their own interest. Are these also in the Earldom of Denmark? No. The Duchy of Holstein is just separate, as is the Duchy of Valletta. So I think what I'll do here is I'll assign this maybe to another Mordling. Who's next in line? That would be Orange Kessler. So Orange Kessler can be in charge of Lübeck. Actually, let's just double check this. Lübeck is a 3, Rostock is a 2, Wismar is a 4, so Wismar is actually the most valuable of those. Can I read now? No, not anymore. I need to... Oh. No, it's easier to do this via this. So Orange Kessler is going to get Mecklenburg and Rostock. And then Lübeck can go to Killing Moon. And we'll try to keep you guys under our protection for the time being anyway. And that is all of the territories given away. Yep. Alright, awesome. So that is Denmark now sorted. I will need to create some duchies in Denmark, particularly I would say down here. Am I able to do that? No, because I would need one more county there. That's a little annoying. We would have to have another fight against Denmark, otherwise we just make them independent counts. So that is what we could do. Fine. Okay, let's unpause. Because we do need to hold on to our money at this point, because A, we might get attacked by someone like an angry Denmark, or our usual neighbours could come gunning for us, as they have done several times. You want to pay me for ransom, that's fine. Fine. Ah, now I can take Denmark. No, I can't. They're still fighting a war. Don't lie to me, game. I can, however, usurp the Earldom of Sjælland, which I am going to do. Because then what I can do is I can give that to you. The Earl of Sjælland. And you also got your vassal down there. Okay, so Cheetah William, you are now pretty well set up for that position. And we do still have a couple of people that can be ransomed, so I don't think I'm holding on to anyone specifically. Oh, we have the Queen of Denmark in jail. Well, if they can be ransomed, they can be ransomed. We're not at war with Denmark anymore. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have discovered that Duke Hinrich's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. So Hinrich's taxes are increased. Time to right this wrong, definitely. And then I can also create a couple of duchies. But I think that those in Denmark we're going to wait on. Utrecht and Brabant we could definitely make, though. That might actually make a lot of sense to get those going. Because they'll be much more likely to expand out and look after their own interests rather than relying on me. Of course, having more Jarls can be risky because they're more powerful vassals, but also it concentrates power. And it's much easier to keep control over small areas. Sweden, I thought you might. So you're going for the County of Skåne. You have almost 12,000 troops. Oh, I really don't want to spend more money on bloody wars. Fine. Alright, time for safety home. Reluctantly putting it on this time. Before I do that, actually, let's have a drink. I'm thirsty. Need to properly fortify myself for this. And also, Hega, thank you very much for the 3-month resubscription. Very much appreciate the ongoing support there. Thank you. And you will notice that before even starting the stream, I already had my headset switched. I remembered this time. Now time to capture the king and then convert him via ransom. That would be nice. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I think I'm basically going to have to park in Sjelland. Huzzah! So let's set our rally point here. And we'll raise everything we have here. Huzzah! Let's also decrease the speed a little bit. Kevin, thank you very much for the 12-month resubscription. Congratulations on earning those golden wings. Huzzah! And then Faulty AI, to war! Thank you very much for the 14-month primary sub. Very much appreciate that as well. Thank you. That's a good question. Who are your allies? Because you yourself don't have that many troops. At the moment, it is just them. And a huge portion of their army are levies. In fact, they have very, very few regular soldiers. The other question I have is, how good are my champions these days? They're very good. Alright, do we have any other champions that I could be... Courtiers. Oh, I don't have a tutor. Well, at the moment I don't really want a tutor because that's going to be expensive, yo. What was I trying to look for? Where are the guests? Here they are. Competent commander. It's not really commanders I want, it's fighters. None of which you guys really are. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, the armies have been raised. Let's make sure that whoever has the Varangians, which is you, has my top commander. So you're a 36 command, which is definitely the best. We can also bring in a Holy Warrior, that's true. You're a 31, you're fine. But then the Holy Warrior can be on this side. A little more. Okay, our armies are raised. We just need to wait for the Swedes to appear. And we are losing a lot of money. I'm not sponsoring anyone. I'm going to need all of my money for this, which also probably potentially means I'm not going to be able to pay for the Earldom of Denmark or to usurp the Kingdom of Denmark. What territory is this? This is farmlands. So we would actually be very, very good at fighting down there. Come on, Sweden. If I can destroy their army in small pieces... Okay, so we're going to win this fight, and I definitely need to put the helmet on. Why am I on a -10? I don't have a river crossing, do I? They just have a really good commander. It's, in fact, the king fighting. At the moment we have the advantage, but as soon as these additional forces arrive, which they're arriving piecemeal, it's going to be down to who gets the kills here. And I don't think I'm going to win this initial fight. The sick mare. Whatever happens, the will of Odin dies of sickness. That is unfortunate. Son of a bitch, we're losing this fight. Alright, let's move back to here. There comes their reinforcement, I think. So we lost our seneschal, which is a different rank. And we didn't inflict nearly as much damage on them as I would have liked. And that's a -25 war score. Damn it. I mean, we should be able to reinforce this relatively fast. Let's just make sure that we have the council on organising the army. Secret exposed. Oh, retreat losses reduced as well. Okay, that's good. Count Anno and her husband and daughter, Heir Princess Siniswith, has accused my daughter and heir of having an extramarital affair with her lover. Siniswith, you're the second heir that I... No, you're my heir. You're my heir. Nothing but malice and lies. My daughter and heir, Princess Siniswith, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now. Alright, I think that Count Anno of Antwerpen may need to go. For bringing this to light. Altering the deal, my vassal Duchess Alof has a contract that is quite lenient, exempting her from many of the obligations I would typically expect from one of my vassals. If I could get her consent for increased obligations, it would greatly benefit me in the long term. So I could get her to pay me more taxes. Where can I see the contracts? Here. There it is. Wait, so she would go to extortionate taxes? No, that seems ridiculous. Because then she has a massive opinion malice. No. Loyalty is worth more than levies. That does seem silly high. Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law Theodosia has given birth to a son. Right, you're going to need a name. So let's head over here. And... video games killed the TV star. May you grow to be strong and wise. Video games killed the TV star. That famous Viking child. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail over to Holland. We're going to try and raise this siege if we can. Do I have any other troops to raise? Yes, I do. Let's get that done. We've got some more champions going on there. Come on. Welcome. Yes, thank you. Come on. Come on. Get there before that falls. I'm going to arrive at just the wrong time there, buddy. Oh no, you're passing through. That's fine. Right. Do I have the recently disembarked penalty? No, and they just took the fall. Damn it! I was really hoping I'd arrive there a little bit sooner. You would actually be a better commander for this fight. You're expecting a negative. You're expecting a positive. Really? But it's probably not taking into command that this is a holy warrior. Now, faith hostility. I don't think we have faith hostility actually, because these are old also true. So 4,900 against 5,800, but they do have another 1,900 really nearby. We have the advantage this time around. Come on. You can do this, guys. You can do this. You probably can't do this. For fuck's sake. Was Cheetah William in that battle? Oh wait, that's Siniswith. Wait, how did... I guess you were the heir. That's really annoying, because you were set up to be an amazing commander. Amazing queen. That is another defeat, unfortunately. Probably, although the champions are putting up a hell of a fight. But it does look like they're ultimately going to lose. Yeah. So close. And we lost our standard. The Mordheimer war banner was lost. And now they're crossing over. Although we did a huge amount of damage to them, you know what? I could just turn around and then beat them. Oh no, they split, that's why. Well, let's make sure we come back to friendly territory. And they have reinforcements coming in further. Oh, they're immediately coming to attack me. Well, again, they're going to be arriving a little bit piecemeal, so fingers wide. Unreformed pagan combat advantage. But it's my territory. Oh, it's because they're fighting in their faith. This is all also true. Sod. It's really not helping. I just can't beat these guys. Ah!